Yo, guys, welcome back to Foodz the podcast. I'm your host, but I'm not only your host for today. I have two lovely co-hosts, Karla and Aneisha. Boop, boop, boop. Yay! Make some noise, y'all. What the fuck? Brr, brr. This is Karla, my black queen, and Aneisha, my mixed queen. So what's up, ladies? Welcome back to the pod.
Hi, thank you for having us again.
And this is my girl's first time. So how you feel? How you feeling, baby?
I'm excited, guys. I'm so excited for this podcast. Big up, Ashan.
Aneisha, you back again? I'm sick of you. But,
That's a matter for them.
Right.
So what's how your son has been going?
It's going great, you know.
Aneisha, what about you, lovely?
Um, great.
Great.
Yeah, no complaints.
Look.
No complaints. Yeah.
Yeah. So on today's topic, we are talking about how life was as a child versus how it is now as an adult. This is a broad topic. Cause everything is changed. Cause we adults now, we pushing 30. This one here forever thinks she can be 16. Like,
You just said pushing 30?
yeah, we pushing 30. Who's 26? 7, 8, 9.
You's 26.
Oh, he's 26.
Don't
She's
age
26.
me up yet.
Okay.
The elders are fighting.
Girl, shut up. Shut up.
But
She's 24, 25, 26.
But everything does change because we going with things, we gotta get with things, relationships, children, groceries going up, and we paying going up. Yeah, I had a candy word back then. No bills to pay, you could be outside. You ain't gotta worry about one about yourself, but everywhere, ever blame social media, it has a big impact on how people, how to say it, like how life goes. Cause people's like live for social media, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
Cause
I think at least like when I was growing up in my age range, so my age range, well, at least for me, it wasn't really that much like internet.
Yeah.
Not yes, the internet was a thing, and they had like certain like little devices that people had and stuff.
Oh, you could go on the internet and
like
just anywhere, like
but the average person didn't really have like access to like phones and like cell phones and like all those like sort of things. That was more of a like a luxury situation. So basically my childhood was like kind of very freeing, and there was no social influences in terms of like, oh, you're going on social media and you seeing people that are older than you doing certain things, and then you are influenced by other people to be like, oh well, my favorite person that I follow does wear this, so I gotta wear this too. When a person doing something might be age appropriate for them,
correct,
and not for you.
for you.
So I think social media does kind of impact young people, especially like no.
No. So your childhood was like fun.
Yeah, I think I had a good childhood. I think I had a extended childhood because I really used to like I'd spend a lot of my childhood by like my grand's house.
Nothing like your grandparents.
Nothing like grandparents' house. So it would just be like me, my cousins, some other children from the neighborhood, my brother sometimes. And we would just like literally all be outside. We'd be like doing races. We'd be like, because they got like a little park like down the gap. Yeah, like just little games like that. Like we just be outside, and yeah, I was still.
You used to live in the moment too. Like you just like you used to be excited to go outside. Now it's be like outside
to do what?
To do what?
Yeah.
At this big age. So you saw how was your childhood, golf queen?
I think my childhood was also good because I feel like the main thing that you like pick up when you start to become an adult is that you start to like realize more things that are happening in the world, and like kind of when you're a child, you don't really got that like that mindset of like thinking about the problems of the world. So you kind of more free as a child to do like whatever you ain't thinking about, like if you could go and get kidnapped, or if you do this thing wrong, that this can lead to this and this and that. So I feel like in your childhood is like more free, and like you just like you get to watch what you feel like. You're just like thinking about playing and just you
and
don't really
just dreaming about how your life would be.
Right.
Like where you want to be, like where you want to be.
Right.
Like the concept of like working towards we goals, like, but that thing is not a candy word. You got you want to find out, like, yeah, that thing, like God listen to what your mother said, but it was just fun, free, like you're doing as you're doing one thing. But much of her would say it was good because I used to be outside, but I only started going outside late though. I was like 11, 12. Like, cause my mother they never used to like really want me outside. So like, but then they bring I used to live for outside. 3 o'clock I outside. And I never used to walk in the afternoon. But my grandmother used to have watching like washing days and thing. So 6 o'clock you got to be inside.
Yeah, I was gonna say
6 o'clock. You got to be inside. Literally, we be washing days. Me and all my cousins and granny washing days.
Literally, I'll be like,
Stefano! Yeah.
Run fire for that.
Yeah.
Like Stefano, you don't want killing.
Yeah. Every sense. Yeah.
But yeah, same. Like I think like on evenings after school we would like go with my grand sometimes. But like once we were there, like it would be like when the street lights come on, we'd be like inside, we get tea, we get supper, everybody in the living room. And it was everybody watching Days of Our Lives. It was crazy. Like no one was outside at 6 o'clock. That's crazy.
And I would say that that was a connection too. Like you know, you got connection with family. Like, that's connection time. Now you kind of.
Don't see what you're saying.
But I feel like it was a connection time. Like with my parents and thing, like the family, you know, and like we used to know saying
must be nice. Anyways, I was forced to be in my room while everybody was watching Days of Our Lives. So I get that was definitely a thing for the community in Barbados. Yeah. Except me and my siblings. Come on.
But I guess like probably they didn't want you to see that. Cause probably back then like you show that you may cause back then too children would see what you will happen on TV.
Yes.
So probably then would just like protect you with that. But look at us, but we watching them. We do what they do because
and there's really nothing wrong with that, like shooting your child from like certain things that you think they shouldn't be exposed to as children, because the things that children do watch and children do see can play an impact in like how they act and things that they do, especially if you're not in an environment where people are actively talking to you about certain things. Like human beings are just naturally curious, and so I think a lot of people really got like different conversation, but like a lot of people just gotta watch the children, like low key. But I don't think it was a bad thing that to be shielded by it, but
because that's like I feel like action figures and you're watching a superhero movie, pop, like you child ain't gonna like really. I would never think my child would really want to do that. You understand what I mean? Because if your child gonna be a good man, he gonna be a good man. Don't care where you protect me from. Like be for real, like on a real like.
That is like.
And you can raise your child to the best ability, but your child still has his own hair and his life.
Yes,
don't care what.
That is basically nature versus nurture. Something that we learn in psychology. Where
scholar.
Come on, educator.
Scholar.
Come on, smart.
Got a bachelor's degree.
Come on, degree.
But yeah, it's basically nature versus nurture. So if you didn't know, I think it's common knowledge that everybody would know about. But if you didn't know, basically it's just basically saying what determines the way a person behaves and the way what things a person does in their life. Is it the way that they are raised, or is it their environment? True. You know what I mean? So it's like so it's like is it in their nature to do something, or were they molded to be a certain type of thing? So it's like there were different studies and stuff too, like certain like little children would be raised in like a particular environment that wasn't the greatest, but it's like they didn't grow up to follow a pattern and like be like everybody else. Basically, they were still
had a strong mindset.
And that's the thing, is like, is it a strong mindset, or again, is it just their persona? Is it just who they are as a person? and they were not influenced by their surroundings and their environment. That's basically what the debate is. But
also too, you can have an amazing, big lavish house, nice, and still turn out to be a druggie.
Yeah, basically.
Still like, still like, on the road you can still like, think you got the biggest house and you try to like try so hard with you, and it goes back to probably like your surroundings are like peer pressure. As I said earlier,
peer pressure is a big one.
You know, there was never peer pressure. I'm sure. Yeah. But also, like in the other topic, not even like in the other topic. So how you feel like no life as an adult in 2025 for you? Like how things going on? How you gonna like survive as an adult? Cause one thing for sure, your parents had a mentality if you had to eat, you know, something. My mother, make a meal out of tuna something.
Yeah.
You understand me? So like you as things getting worse, you ain't getting better. So how you know as an adult now will like try to succeed in this world, this corrupt world. The people in this corrupt world, sorry.
The only correct answer to this is God.
True.
I can't even think of like another way to like
like
how you're supposed to navigate life.
Amen. Praise him.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I feel like that's the only way that you could figure out life. I feel like a lot of people in this generation is trying to like rush the process of like living and like trying to figure out everything all at once. And I feel like
for sure.
I feel like even though like I just like make my little jokes about being old and saying like 26 and stuff, but you know, even though we could make jokes about like getting old fast and saying we're not old, we're young.
Yeah, we are
really young.
Like when you really think about it, it's like you still gotta figure out you still gotta figure out like what you want to do, what you're passionate about, like what process you want it to get to this point. That you don't have to figure out. Like when you really think about it, you 20s is the years to figure out like what you want to do in life and how you want to like proceed.
Yeah. But even but not only even in your 20s, also too, like in your 30s, you can find a passion. Like even in your 40s, sky is the limit. As some people in 40s cook and some can't cook. Like on a real. Right, no, on a real, like you can still find passions in your, even if it's 50 and they like motorcycle, I can do motorcycle.
Exactly. You're never too old.
I'm not
to start
limiting myself in my age.
Correct.
Our age is just a number. I'm still going to do what I got to do. I can still go 46 and do a master's degree. Like what you know do might not be right now what I want to do, but if it's 46, I could go and do it. Yeah. So like don't let the age like limit you.
You're never too old to go after anything that you want.
Never.
Ever.
I actually see an old woman learning to drive. I was like, nice.
Yeah, me too. I did.
You see too, like, want to do what you gonna do at any day. So like, once it there to play, I'm gonna do it. Don't care what it is, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But enough for that work, but you hold you
rush your life, because
honestly, don't rush it.
Don't think that you're gonna move out the people. You know, that's a topic. I feel like people in America, that's the difference between American and Caribbean people. Like the topic of like moving out at 18. Like I feel like everybody feel like you gonna get a house at this point. Like you gonna move out.
Yeah, because the majority of people, what they do is like they probably go to college at like 16. Yeah, they probably go to college at like.
Finish school at 18.
They finish school at 18. So they finish high school at 18, and then they leave and go to college, and they feel like they just don't come back home like after that. Like there's no, but that's for the ones that go to college. So, but I think for some people who maybe do a gap year or like anything like that, they really do go straight into like, okay, let me look for a job and look for a low room, a low apartment somewhere, and get some roommates so that we could pay rent, and that's what they do. I don't really, I don't know.
I don't get that. What are you encouraging your child to rent after the new college? Like busting my brain to go and rent. Why not let me go and learn to buy land? You understand with me? Some people have to rent. Nothing is wrong with renting. I'm not saying nothing is wrong, but what are we teaching these people? Quote unquote, their children to go and rent after college? Why not come home, save money, and go and buy a house? Learn to build a house. Learn about land tax. Learn how to do things. You understand with me? Why do you have to go? You're teaching your child to go and get somebody else money. That make no sense.
Correct.
Nonsense. Wait, like teacher try to go and for house go and inspect your own house. Although you need a mommy here get control. Carpenter take out your house. Or like saying like a plumber or you know what I mean? Like that way actually that way doing like courses now. Not nobody can rip me off. Like I don't do plumbing, as you know. And
Tens, give Ashan his 10. Yeah.
but then I'm doing another course I can still totally pass. But like nobody won't rip me off. You understand?
Yeah.
Like basic, like knowledge that way, like or like for my friends that they I will be like a comment section I can, you know what I mean? That I can help them, whatever the case may be. But and if my house is gonna rent, I'm gonna get my own house. And if it's gonna rent, I'm gonna get a mortgage one time. You understand what I mean? That because the rent ain't when you pay for rent, you can pay for mortgage. To be honest,
correct.
If you understand what I mean,
correct. I think more young people should kind of like adapt that mentality,
yeah.
But also too, when you say A, you gotta say B, and know that like not everybody is in a position to be able to stay in certain positions too. So it becomes a situation where no, I do have to look for somewhere to go, or maybe a parent doesn't want you in their house after you're 18, and so you do have to go on your own or whatever. But I think unless it's like necessary, there's no reason for you to be like you don't need to put yourself through all that. But I guess that's just their culture over there. But
but over here we live in that moment that he'll still
50. My uncle they still lived with my mother till he was like 50. Yeah,
really,
he never had his own place.
Wow. But yeah, it's literally be like that. Like a lot of people.
And wrong with it, and nothing is wrong with that. Unless you helping out. To be honest, if you got a house, and like you could even belong to your mother's house, and you can help your mother some, but sometimes your mothers don't want you left. Honestly, sometimes just the mothers don't want you to left. You know what I mean?
If they want you to
leave. Yeah, sometimes, but I don't know. But like during your child, like all that age of high school, then bum college, then bum. That's odd for real. Cause we done school and we like.
You have to figure out life for yourself and stuff,
man. Yeah,
like that would be like so like that's such a quick process to learn. Like, especially if you're 18, still a teenager, you still need your mother. Like, I feel like people think as soon as you turn 18 that you don't need your parents anymore. Like, and that's like that concept to me is just be crazy because like why all of a sudden when you turn 18 you feel like you need to like be this like adult,
independent. I can do everything on my own.
We were still a child. It might
I
mean, it's not to me like an 18-year-old is still a child.
It's a child to me. Yeah.
Like you cousin like I just said like it's still a child.
She's a little girl. Like what do you mean?
Like still like crazy. And, like imagine that age like you living like you know who the corporate do you don't know nothing.
Right. You know
wait, guys,
oh we still ain't know nothing.
I know what you're talking about. I
know Loki gearing off topic a little bit.
I know what you're gonna say. Let's start it.
These men, right? I know where is gonna look at an 18, 19-year-old girl as a 25-plus-year-old man and think that is okay, something is wrong. There's a disconnection somewhere. What on God's green earth do you have in connection with that child unless they're literally your family? Nothing. Nothing. You don't have nothing in common with them. Like, I don't know why people be okay trying to date these little ass children and then have the audacity to say, oh, well, she's 18 or she's 19, she grown, she legal, da da da. That's literally just like a number that they get to and be like, yeah, no, I could finally date she and not have nothing happen to me because it's not against the law.
Yeah, true.
Because it gives to me if they push the age back to 16 or something. You know how much pedos will literally be looking at little children and being like, oh, well, the age is 16, so it's fine. And then too, I think it goes back to saying like these teenagers really do think that they're growing up. They think that it's okay, and it's only when you yourself as a 16-year-old, as an 18-year-old, as a 19-year-old get to the age of 25 that you look at people who are 18 and realize I would literally never be involved with anyone that age what was I thinking?
Mhm.
You're only gonna see it when you get older, and I think that like those people are preyed on, and
Mhm.
in terms of hair, like something really needs to be done with
Mhm.
like the perverts, the pedophiles, and
Mhm.
female pedophiles too. By the way, let me not wait that up because
Mhm.
women could be weird too. Like don't
Mhm.
don't think not, because
For real.
little boys are not as protected as girls are. More people will more come to the rescue or to the aid of a young girl to say like, oh, she's a young girl, she don't got no involvement with this grown man, or what you doing left this little girl, da 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 da. You will see a 15-year-old boy with a 20-year-old or something.
But
And men would be like, yeah,
Like,
look, that's you, that's you. Yeah,
But then I know that that's your
no,
first time are gonna be emotionally damaged, or will turn
exactly.
around to do the same thing to a girl
Thank you,
and make you think.
thank you. That's not okay.
I'm
That's
honest,
not
big man is
okay.
really and truly as a man coming to another man when it's disappoint you some things. The things when it's time for the things when it's time for. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yep.
Like, bam. Like, you feel the school of my a label from the block with chains. I'm playing here hard. Like, if you want, tell him I go, tell the boy go and read the book. Go and read the book and show me a report you can learn to rap about. You know what I mean? Like,
Correct.
sound like that. Like,
Yeah.
you encourage,
Like, do better.
yeah.
Literally do better. That's not okay.
This, people like this bad man look bad. On me, I'm a bad man. I is it, but I'm a bad man.
I'm crying. Period.
Oh no, I can't do prison. I can't do prison. I can't do prison.
No.
But right.
I think too. Also, like when people is make it so normalize them is like when they like show you like a little boy that's 18 and it's like but he's 18 though, or when they say but she's 18 though, it's be crazy to me because it's like why are you normalizing that? Like she's 18. It's like no, that's still a child. She's still gotta figure out like
when she's nine, you was 32.
right, right.
Oh no.
It's crazy to me because it's like you
It's so freaking nasty, bro.
because it's like what do you mean he's 18 and even me as a 24-year-old, what do you mean what am I doing with the 18-year-old
right, right. Listen,
I don't even look at younger women.
and as you shouldn't.
I prefer older.
Old.
Pension. That's what me I prefer. Well, there's a pension. I preferably white, not racist. Hit me up.
Oh
Hit me
my
up, baby. Fly me
god.
out.
Don't play here.
Can I go play with my friends? Alright. So I feel kind of nice. No. You all
Does she
can't be
have
my
a
friends.
son?
That's my age yet. Sometimes
Oh.
that. But so I feel so I can't so I 26 so I can't find love at 60 a 60-year-old kind of. But that's the same thing when we talking when you
We literally talking about age gaps and Ashan talking about a 60-year-old.
But I mean like they older like are not really older like a more mature mindset.
Sorry,
Like,
I can't get
you
behind
got a
the
car for me today, you do. Sorry, my
That
time is
what?
up. You have to have a car for me today.
Oh, okay. Period.
Big.
Yes.
my
You know what? Period.
You are making me drive for gas
Correct.
all the time.
Correct.
Gain less time bump. Then we get him. Yeah. That's a matter like things.
60 is not that old.
Right.
If you really think about it, though.
No.
26 and 60 is not a good age
26
gap, people.
and 60 is not. No, that's ridiculous.
No.
But I just saying 60, just in general, is not. It's not that old.
But you never know.
Because my father almost 60.
Oh.
Oh.
Like honestly though, I don't think like age gaps. I feel like people just don't be like. It's just too normalized in a sense.
Yeah.
Like, what is 40 dating a 25-year-old?
That's ridiculous.
Married
Like,
to a 25-year-old.
No. That's
married.
crazy.
Married.
Some girls just deal with men not married. I can't deal with no married woman.
You shouldn't.
Yeah,
But when you married a 25-year-old at 40, that's my thing.
That's so
love,
nasty. That's love.
I guess.
No, honey.
No,
That's
babe.
daddy issues and pedophilia.
Right.
So we had a quick cut to get some light.
Like
we being the new adults is like okay, like it feels like imposter syndrome because I don't feel like an adult. I feel like I feel like I am
Still.
pretending to be something that I am not. But then when you look at
So
when
for
you
now,
look
you gotta go share and pay the bills.
hello
Bills coming for Aneisha. Last
Oh
name.
my God.
Soon from now.
Wow.
Someday. Insurance is gonna be sometime. Gotta wake up with that syndrome.
Oh my
But
God.
it gonna hit you sometime.
I feel like with adulthood too, like
Mm-hmm.
I think it's such a gradual process too. Like you don't
It's an
really
ongoing process. It will never be too
you
good.
don't really switch from like okay,
Yeah.
I was a teenager and it's like I was like 21 and now I'm an adult.
Yeah.
It's a gradual thing. It's
Yeah.
like okay,
Every
now
day.
I paying for my phone by myself.
Yeah.
Now I got to take care of my pet by myself, or I got to my mother send me on an errand by myself. I got my first car on my own.
Yeah.
It's like a step by step kind of gradual thing, and by the way, everybody process is different. So
Totally
do
different.
not compare yourself to other people. Like
do not.
oh at 23 I should got my car. Oh, it's this
But
age
you
I
should
should
feel
got.
like this though.
Yeah, it's very easy when you see other people doing
Doing
things that
things.
you think you should also be doing,
Yeah.
but you can't rush your process. It
No.
will happen in your timing.
And God's timing is the best timing too.
Correct. It's all in God's timing. You
Yeah.
can't want things before they're meant to
be-
get to you.
Yeah.
So don't compare yourself to other people. It's a process, and right now for me, it still feels a little bit like impostery. But I don't know. It's fine. I think it's kind of a sense of like feeling more like independent.
Yes.
Is
Other
like
than
you having to like be very like reliant on other people, and like your parents to like care for you. Just be like, oh, mommy, I want food. Oh, mommy, I'm sick. Oh, mommy, do this.
I'm still saying that.
Me too. I'm like, yeah.
Mommy, wash my clothes. Oh, mommy,
I
like,
still like that.
Everybody goes in the machine with me.
I still like that. Sorry.
like I just watch,
You're still in that.
like certain things.
Right.
My mother's cook majority of the time. And my stepfather's cook majority of the time. So we don't really do cooking. But like,
But I try. Look, my next video. One of them is second name. Cause my next video got to be teaching them how to cook. Karla know
teaching me
one
how
or
to
two.
cook.
Right.
I don't know.
Karla know one or two things.
I know how to cook.
Karla knows how to cook.
We know how to cook.
Pie, rice, chicken, fish. Come on, spaghetti. Yes, I know how to cook.
Oh, you know how to cook? Why that?
Why is it so hard for him to believe?
Oh, so we will. Oh, so
I've been cooking.
and the next video we don't know when. Gonna be niche.
Yeah, I don't know.
We need to push her to cook. Cause it's just that thing. No, not all the time. So no. But she got she can't feed me not your fat. Say hey Nish, are you hungry? Where you gonna hit it? So fat. Let's have fun. So fat. I'm gonna show you that. I forgot but Karla.
What cook food? What cook food?
Huh? We gonna be
I
gonna be
am
Karla,
crying.
Just drop off the kids. Yeah, that's
man. I
Don't matter. For sure you.
TT Karla.
Oh, that's so cute.
Right? I'm prepared, guys. I'm gonna be the best auntie ever. Spoiled down the boots.
We talked about this.
Talking about who got the shot first, and we both say Ashan.
Because it's gonna be you.
Yeah, it is gonna be you. He can fall in love. He can be like, yeah, guys, they in love.
Yeah.
It's definitely Ashan.
Got parents for sure.
TT Karla.
Lot in.
For real. Aneisha says she's final boss.
I'm the final boss. I'm not having a child.
Listen, I don't know.
Karla.
That is so crazy to me, but we can see. We
can see for sure because it's definitely not going to be me.
Guys. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
When I tell you I am the final boss,
no,
we can really see.
Not. Who do you think is final boss?
We no. I hear studying Karla.
You think Karla is gonna? You think that I'm gonna fall in love with a man and have a child before Karla?
Yeah, Karla.
Right.
Like Karla don't give. Like you, both of you don't care about no man.
Oh.
So one of the men that watching these singles, them don't even hit them up. Follow them, but don't hit them up. Cause them ain't gonna get one of these time what they did. I'm so sorry, these Whatever when I come when I got to come hard, these don't settle for less.
At all.
Them don't settle for less.
This is so crazy to
They
me.
don't settle for less.
Me and
But I
Anisha
think
are
Karla,
final boss.
I
We
can't
final boss
believe
together. We
this.
two
I
lots.
know. Quite could be Aneisha and Karla. Karla can
Yeah,
find
I
love.
feel like
too.
we's a flip a coin.
Yeah.
No, it really isn't.
Anisha
It's
feel that it is not. It's
So
not.
you don't want no kids?
I am the final boss.
Okay, we can see, guys.
No, I think I want kids. Yeah.
What about you?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm crying.
If I get married, but I don't want to get married, so it's like here we go
So
from
cool.
there. Like
You could do like
I can imagine that,
some
really.
people do like IVF.
I don't think
when
so.
they don't like they literally don't want to like be like have a relationship with a man to like have a child, but it's like you still want a child. So them is
sound like
get you.
me.
That's get you. Them is get you like that IVF whole thing and be like do these single parent things so that you have your babies and yeah, do it without the man.
We'll see who's the final boss. Stay tuned, guys.
It's
In the
gonna
next
be
12 years,
me.
it's gonna be me.
Gonna be me.
We'll see. Honestly, I you know,
I
I
know
feel like
though.
it's Anisha, but hey, I
I
am the
know.
final boss.
It really is
No.
gonna be me.
I am the final boss. But we'll see.
No.
We'll see. I feel
No.
like
The mix and the black piece.
Crying.
really thinking about relationship is literally giving me anxiety. Like I honestly, literally get trembles. Like thinking about being married.
You never know.
I don't know why people keep saying it. Hey, I can say never, but I don't know what Anisha thinks that I would. But hey, I thought we was on the same page about that, but I guess we're
Yeah,
not.
I mean we are in the same place.
No, I mean,
I feel like it's gonna be a long race, but I still think
long race.
I still think that you are gonna be before me.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought we were on the same page, but I guess not.
Unless I meet my white man tomorrow.
I would rather
I
be
can-
an auntie than a wife. I'm sorry.
No, and listen, this is another thing too. Like sometimes we thought of like my friends like being parents is gonna scare me too, because I used to be like, oh no, because like life is gonna change. Like
Yeah, it is.
it sounds like a little selfish, but it's like you, it's like I'm losing a part of my friend because it's like
Yeah.
this human being is your literal sole priority. If you want to be a good parent, that human being has to come first all of the time. If you
Yeah, that's how they feel. My friend actually pregnant. Yeah, that's how they feel like, oh gosh, like it ain't gonna be the same.
It's not gonna be the same. It's
like,
gonna be so different.
I kind of jealous. Oh, you love going to that, baby. I will. You forget all about me.
No,
but not on a selfish mean. But I mean, like seriously, like you gotta do for you, child. Now,
yeah,
they in a games.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? Like you gotta do for you, child.
Correct. It wouldn't. For me, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be jealousy. It would just be like. It would be like sadness because I would literally feel like if I'm like losing my friend. Like my friend is a different person now because like you have to tell your mother like your mother you have to prioritize this child. Like it would be cute in theory to be like, oh my god, yes, sisters for life. You're gonna be auntie. You're gonna be godmother and da 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 da. I'm telling you guys, women and men and children.
Different ballgame.
It's a whole different ballgame. That man is gonna be her priority, and her child is gonna be her priority, especially if they're together and married and they're living their life.
Yeah.
But
you will still be there also for your friends.
Yes,
kiss them in the fall. You know.
You will be there for your friends, absolutely. But like the time that you had with this person, especially if you were like really really close to somebody, that time is gonna be cut like expeditiously, like and
well,
it's just gonna be really really different because it's like, oh, should we do a girls' night, or should we do this, or should we we gotta get somebody to keep the baby, or can't do it because the baby's sick, or you want to travel, you can't travel because you got a baby. It's just so many things will change, and that person is going to be a different person because they are a parent.
Yeah.
And that's kind of scary to me.
But also too, like probably like that's their journey. You understand? Your journey is a doctor. My journey is carpenter. Your journey is a therapist. Like different journeys. You know what I mean? So sometimes it will like we have fun your love and your passion for it too. But I understand what you mean. Like, well, for true. I exactly how you Well, you don't say can't say no better for sure. Cause the life don't like it don't be the same at all.
It's
It
gonna
will
be
never
different.
be the same
Yeah.
because you gotta do for your child. And then
Yeah.
make sure you do things for your child too.
No, Ashan is first for sure though. Oh, to the three of us.
Yeah, for sure. In a
Every
discussion.
in close to second and third is your first. Boy.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, for sure.
He's a lover boy.
Yeah.
True and true. Hit me up here, Oli. Come in here, baby girl. But I would like to thank my ladies. Karla, my gorgeous black queen. And my nice mix dark black friend. Lovely. How about tell the people?
I
like too. Like guys, shout out to them. Best as a friend I ever had. So shout out to them. But shout out to my friends on the real. Oh, then it's part of them is who pushed me to do this. So, coming videos you can see them all the time. So shout out to Big Niche and Karla. Because follow them. Tell the people where to follow your sister.
You can follow me at Aneisha Blair everywhere. That is ANEISHABYER at Aneisha Blair. Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Chief underscore mirrors at 246 on Instagram. That's the same thing for Twitter and same thing for TikTok. What about you?
don't follow me because I don't post.
Gosh, you know. Are we trying to make her post? We're trying.
Brother,
See how gorgeous she is? Like,
You can follow me on TikTok. I can try and post on there, but Instagram that ever happening unless you want to follow me on my spam because this spam is very sad.
Elite Yaps.
Elite yes, come on.
The E is a 3.
Yes, come on.
Underscore Yaps.
If I don't change it by then, but yeah.
So like and comment on this video, and we gonna see you guys later. Stay blessed. Stay up. God is good. We
All
out.
the time. Bye.